All righty. So to all of my friends that are watching this live on Facebook, LinkedIn, or on my YouTube channel, welcome. For those of you that are new, again, welcome. And for those of you that are students that are participating in the Zoom session that I have, welcome. What I'm going to share with you tonight is going to be the biggest game changer that I've talked about all year. And I've talked to a lot of people about a lot of game changers. Tonight, I'm going to talk about how to use Chat GPT. Some of you know what it is, some of you don't. Chat GPT, my scripts, and you can use it together to enroll people on LinkedIn or Facebook every single day. No lie, no mistake. People are doing it. You can do it too. Now, we just started our November boot camp, and we're going to show everybody how to recruit like crazy in November and December. You'll hear me say this a number of times tonight. Your business does not slow down over the holidays unless you do. Arizona's here. Ryan's up late. He's in London. Now, you can close more sales in the next 2 months with what I'm going to share with you tonight. GPT is an artificial intelligence AI chatbot that uses natural language processing to create human-like conversational dialogue. Sounds more complicated than it is. You can use it to modify my scripts to produce written messages to your prospects that match your personality with theirs. On rare occasions, you'll get a message from someone that says, somebody else sent me the same message. And when you stop and consider that there's probably close to 300,000 people on LinkedIn and Facebook that are using my scripts right now, and you're all reaching out to the same people, it's possible. And so what Chat GPT is going to enable you to do is it's going to enable you to be able to modify the scripts, personalize it. And when you see how I'm going to show you how to do it, it's going to knock your socks off. The results people are having using Chat GPT and my scripts, and a brand new revolutionary tactic, which is what we're going to talk about tonight. My GPT secret sauce has been monumental. The results you will have will blow you away, and everyone, even the most technically challenged baby boomer, can use it, do it, make it work. Tomorrow night, we have our second session of boot camp. And tomorrow night, we're really going to dive into Chat GPT. Now, I'm including Chat GPT training into the content being covered in my November program that is just boot camp that's just started. Tonight, I'll be revealing more about Chat GPT, how it works, why it's going to help you talk to more people, and how to use it with my scripts book to make more sales faster. How to avoid the biggest mistake of Chat GPT usage. This information, as I said, will be the biggest game changer that I've talked about all year. Now, I've been kind of dropping hints about this for maybe the last 6 weeks. And 4 of my coaching students have been using it. And we have a number of coaching students that are here. I didn't want you to have to wait until January. And so we're introducing it in boot camp. And for those of you that are my coaching students, when we have our next coaching session, I'm going to blow you away with what I'm going to share. I'm not sharing everything with everybody in boot camp. My coaching students have a little bit of an edge. Now, GPT, chatbots are not new. The one we're talking about was released in November last year, but it was just announced today that NatWest has a A1 chatbot. Elon Musk has a chatbot, and he's attaching it to Twitter. So more and more people are going to be using chatbots. A number of companies have systems that with built-in provisions so that you could program messages that will be fed to the people that you're connected to on Facebook and LinkedIn. Let me just tell you right up front, social networks don't like automated chatbots. If you use them, whatever you're using, do not use them to communicate with people directly on LinkedIn and Facebook. If you do, and their algorithm detects it, they'll shut you down. You will lose your entire account, and it's not worth it. So, for those of you that are new, why should you listen to me? I've been teaching this longer than anybody else out there. In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. You got mail. I use a texting feature to develop a simple formula and scripts that help me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. 18 months. Over the years, I've trained and shared the formula and the scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners. Has helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. I have to admit, I got a lot of help in 2019 when COVID shut everything down, and people, if you weren't building your network marketing business online, you weren't building your business. All of my students, all of the leaders that I work with, had their best year in 2019. Of course, they've done better since. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Some people call me the grandfather of social networking. Some good friends call me the godfather of social network. I don't care what you call me, all right? The bottom line is this. I've made millions teaching network marketers how to turn a social network personal profile on any social network into a significant broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. And it doesn't matter what you're selling. The bottom line is, if you know who your ideal prospects are, they're easy to find, easy to connect with, easy to sell to. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners over the years in network marketing has become legendary. And yesterday we had one of my students that started with me back in 2002. Today he's got over 500,000 people in his business. My mission in life is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become successful. You don't need a blog. You don't need capture pages. You don't need funnels. All you need is a profile on Facebook and LinkedIn, and you're good to go. Today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you that they owe their success to my simple 4-step formula and scripts. They teach them to everyone that comes into their business, and as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams of excited distributors in their company, if you're lucky enough to be on one of their teams. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that's going to drive excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. Everyone follows the formula and scripts because they enable them to enroll new distributors and customers into their business in less than an hour or two a day. It's 4 steps. 4 steps. Create a free LinkedIn and Facebook profile. If you've already got one, then you're 3/4 of the way there. Instantly connect with people, communicate with them at will, and close a sale. And you could do it every day. And then as you bring people into your business, teach the steps. And you are on your way to becoming a top earner yourself. Now, these 4 steps are simple to follow and they're easy to teach. And they can be immediately duplicated, like I said, by everyone that you bring into your business. It's like learning the cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. Once you get the steps down, you got the steps, you use them to the rhythm of the conversation that you create with people. Get out on a dance floor. The more people you dance with, the better you're going to get. The more people you talk to, the faster your business is going to grow. Now, once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows too. When you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they'll stay in business with you. Everyone on your team will overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer today: not having qualified prospects to talk to. Now, you can help your new recruits make a few sales immediately on Facebook before they make their traditional warm market list and start making calls. So you know what happens when they start doing that. So first thing that you do, and you should all try this, change your picture on Facebook. Okay? Many of the warm market people that you would be calling, tell about your business, who might laugh at you, ridicule you, are going to respond to that picture change. The dynamics of the conversation are totally different when these people respond to something that you do. So Mary likes your new picture. It could be the same picture, you're just reposting it. Mary sends you a little note where she likes it. So you write back to Mary, Mary, I'm glad you like my picture change. You know, we haven't talked in a number of years. What are you doing now? 85% of the people that you ask that question to are going to tell you, and then they're going to come back and they're going to ask you the same question. So you don't have to worry about people. What do I got to do to talk to people about my business? You don't have to worry about that. Ask them what they do. They'll come back and ask you what you do. And when you follow one of our scripts, when people ask you what you do, we have a very clever answer that will make her more curious about what you do. And the next thing you know, you sign her up in the business. No rejection. Next, you get Mary to do the same thing. You get Mary to open up her settings so more people can see her picture, because most people don't realize they're not as visible as they thought. And then get Mary to change her picture. Same thing happens to Mary. She has a couple of people that she knows that like the picture change. But then she's wondering, Max, what do I say? What do I say? You just tell me, Mary, scroll up. Look what I said. But be there to help her. And before her new recruits ever make calls to their warm market, they could be doing the same thing, etc., etc., etc. Folks, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. By Friday, they're bringing in their friends. Many cases, they don't even have their products yet, but your enthusiasm got them excited. They're excited. Steve Green sent me this. FYI, 3 sales today, all directly traced to contacts I made using the techniques you taught me. Best of all, I'm just getting started. About 2 weeks later, he sent me this, and the person I brought in has brought in 4 of her friends and has 8 more to bring in. What a ride. Buckle up, my friends, because you're all heading down the same road. You're all looking at the same kind of ride. Now, Matthew Mahoney, brand new to network marketing, was a retired DEA agent. Actually, he retired, I think, in March or April. So he's building a business and he wanted to go fast. So he jumped into my coaching program. Helped him with his profile, with his cover. We left. He was still working for the DEA. So we didn't want anything on his profile, understandable, that he was connected with any kind of direct sales or network marketing company. Working with him, we got his profile up. I showed him how to search, gave him the scripts. Very sharp guy, very aggressive. He wanted to generate income, going to retire. He wanted to have extra money. Had a problem with that, though. He'll be the first one to acknowledge it. He was too much of a hurry. As soon as the conversation started to roll, boom, he's bringing up the business. He's using some of our phenomenal scripts, but he's doing them too soon. Typically, by our third or fourth session, people are close. They've identified some really super prospects. But he was blowing the deal. So finally, in desperation, I guess that's the best word. One day I said, Matthew, you're in law enforcement. When you read someone, before you arrest someone, you have to read them their Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present you and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. He started laughing. I said, you know what happens to the police people that do not read the rights? The guy they arrested is let go. I said, you must follow the scripts. They're there for a reason. 5 days later, he sent me this. I signed up 5 people in the last 3 days. It's working. I don't show you these success stories to impress you. I show them with you, show them to motivate you what's waiting for you. Now, this next success story, and for those of you that are longtime students, pay attention to this. I started working with Sam this year in my coaching program. He's been a student over a number of years. And he sent me this. Thanks so much for your coaching, Max. I've added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. That's one a day. So let me show you exactly what he did. And more important, you can do the same thing. So we're going to jump over to LinkedIn. Now, go over to your network. Now, the more people you're connected to, the better. So, my first level connections, the people that I am directly connected to, I have 9,100 people. My first level connections all have connections. So these 9,100 people are all connected. 1,660,000. And the people on my second level all have connections. So they expose me to 963 million people. Try it for yourself. See how many people you're connected to. But only the people on your first level are directly connected to you. So here's what I showed Sam how to do. You go up here to the search window. Type in the word looking. See how many people you're connected to that you've talked to or attempted to talk to that are looking. I got 1,300. Do a search to see how many people are seeking, how many people are searching, how many people are open. Use those 4 words. And anywhere from 15 to 40% of the people you're connected to are available to talk to. And at least 25% of them are people you have never talked to. And so all you have to do is restart the conversation. That's it. If you know specifically who, going to come up here. So reaching out to people right after I showed this to him in 2 weeks, he sponsored 12 people. And he has been busy working with these folks, getting them on a Zoom. He's in Australia. Then a week later, he sends me this, what I had up on the screen. I went from where I was a few months stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people that he talks to. He got so busy, he missed boot camp. Bottom line for all of you is this. You are already connected to people. "21 in 3 weeks. Says your way of coaching gave me the reassurance to go from where I was, a few months stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people he talks to." Social networks are a great source of free leads, but some are better than others. You could literally accomplish this on any social network that's out there. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Let me. I was hoping you were going to show up, Matt. Whoops. I think I clicked on the wrong one. We'll figure it out yet. There you are.
Unmute.
Matt, how have you been?
Good evening. Very good, sir.
And how do you like retired life?
It's good.
And
It's
so
good.
how are we doing?
It's good. I'm still working on it.
Uh-huh. Well, but understand that all of the people, and I'm thrilled that you're here, because what I'm going to show you with this ChatGPT is you're going to be able to take some of the scripts that I gave you.
Right.
A lot of people are using the same script, and you're going to be able to run it through a ChatGPT program to personalize them to fit your personality. But when you see the slant that I'm putting on it, you're gonna love it. Let me ask you a quick question. Do you know who Phyllis Diller was?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. I did a class. I did a class this morning, and I used her as an example, and nobody knew who she was. Which anyway, I'm thrilled that you're here. Let me so social networks are great. Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, but LinkedIn's the best. 3 things that make a social network great. First, the profiles. Profiles contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business before you make a contact. Let me use this example. It's like you walked into a room with 50 people, and you knew that there were 10 people in the room wearing green shirts, and every one of those green shirted people would buy what you're selling. They're looking for business. 10 people in the room wearing red shirts would buy your products. The other 30 people in the room, they're nice, but you can't sell them anything. Who would you talk to? Knowing in advance who they were. You can tell by looking at a person's profile who the best people are. LinkedIn used to be a repository for resume. So you have their work history. LinkedIn profiles provide the most information about people. And LinkedIn has added some new features. Second, a texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other network users. Engage them in conversations that will result in enrolling new business builders. Business builders. That's what you're looking for. You can bring customers into your business and they will continue to use the products. And if they like them, they may tell their friends or family, and your business will grow organically, but it's going to grow slow. You find a business builder, they're going to become customers, but they're going to make a big deal out of reaching out and talking to new people. Now, texting features have helpful tools attached to them that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis. Now, what we're going to help you do is modify some of the scripts that have worked incredibly well for years and add a little extra spice. Now, the LinkedIn texting feature enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session. The third feature, which is equally important, is the searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches. So you can prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your desired demographics. LinkedIn is hot. They've got the best searching features. And about 3 weeks ago, by accident, I got to look at Recruiter Lite. Now, for those of you that are students students about 2.5 years ago, remember when LinkedIn had a free feature that enabled you to actually go in and see who created a LinkedIn account in the last 24 hours, in the last week, in the last 2 weeks, last month, the last 3 months. It was incredible. And we had some scripts for people to use it, a little offshoot of our current scripts. And people reaching out to people that had just gotten on LinkedIn, who were establishing great relationships. They were selling things like crazy. It lasted for 7-8 months. And then LinkedIn pulled it off. I couldn't find it. Didn't know what they did with it. Well, 3 weeks ago, I found it. One of my coaching students, by mistake, did not sign up for Sales Navigator, signed up for Recruiter Lite. I'm going to demonstrate it to you tonight. So it's easy to connect with perfect prospects because everyone is identifiable. Everyone falls into a category. The green M&Ms represent people looking for business. The reds are customers. So you got 990 million professional users on LinkedIn, 3.08 billion active users on Facebook, and you got 1.68 billion active users on Instagram. Facebook is the world's largest social network and an easy way to make connections with people that you don't know. You see something that they did, you could like something, make a comment, and that's how you historically start relationships with people. On LinkedIn, you got 990 million professional users, and they have a similar feature. And LinkedIn is encouraging people to take the connect button off and put a follow button on because they are being swamped with people who are creating bogus profiles. Instagram, 1.68 billion active users. They were purchased by Facebook. And it's a photo and video sharing social network. And the action is you love something. So with 990 million professional users on LinkedIn, The keyword search will help you identify perfect cream of the crop prospects. The advanced search will help you locate people looking for new opportunities. The notifications and celebration feature will enable you to follow the activity of your prospects. The live chat will enable you to talk to people, qualify them with questions, enroll leaders. So you know what your prospects are doing and when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube. You got a direct link to Twitter, now called X. The smartphone app on your phone has video features that will enable you to start posting videos. And they've got a LinkedIn Live program, so you can have meetings just like Facebook. And they've got a built-in live meeting or Zoom feature. Everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason. Their photo and cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity, makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Profile content, daily activity, prospects who'd be interested in your business and eager to talk about it. So quickly, the green M&Ms in the bowl represent people that are looking for business. The orange are recession victims looking for a way to make money and survive financially. Unhappy network marketers are yellow M&Ms, seriously looking for another company. Active network marketers are the blues, and reds are customers, people who would eagerly buy your product. The challenge that all of you have is reaching out to people that are active, because when you do these searches and you bring up these profiles, if you send a connection request to somebody that hasn't been active for 5 years, LinkedIn algorithm picks it up. 50%, that's the number now. If 50% of the people that you send connection requests to are not active, one day you'll pop on LinkedIn and you won't be able to get in. If you're using a chatbot, if you're sending it to people that aren't active, they're going to make you provide identification that you're a real person. They'll ask you to send them a driver's license or a picture of your passport. Use a chatbot, you won't have that opportunity. They'll just hit you with a notice that you've been violating their terms of service, and bye-bye. It is not something that you can appeal. Well, LinkedIn makes it easy to pick out the right people because they let everybody put an open to work frame around their picture. And all you have to do to start a conversation, there's 3 different actions that you can take, and you're going to know who you want to talk to and who you don't. So if you know in advance by the contents and visible daily activity on someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you qualify them during a casual conversation, you're going to sell to more people, build your business fast. LinkedIn has become Facebook for professionals. It's king. And their new searching features are better than ever before. It is going to become your favorite social network. You can build your business on LinkedIn in an hour a day, but no one says you have to stop. And when you start using these chatbots, I'm telling you, if you thought it was addicting before, I'm not into the drug world, so I can't give you a difference. It's putting you on steroids. And knowing who's in your target audience and understanding who you want to talk, even connect with, will determine who you want to talk to, who you'll be searching for, and how you'll engage them in a conversation. Talking to more of the right people will increase the number of people you'll enroll in your business. Now, last month, I pulled this chart off of LinkedIn. They had 980 million users worldwide. 199 were in the United States. The second country with the biggest number was 101 million in India. And surprisingly, number 3 was China, 59 million. But China has been the source of these bogus profiles. Hundreds of thousands of them come in. So when I did a search last week, and I checked this morning, it's still not there. When I did a search for the numbers on the LinkedIn page. This is what I got. Now they're up to 202 million. China's missing. LinkedIn turned 20 years old this year, and millions of professionals are rushing to join. 4 new people every second. So look at the number of people that are joining every week. LinkedIn will have 1 billion members by the end of November. 1 billion. Their CEO said their goal is to get to 3 billion members. They could probably do it in 2 years. LinkedIn's growing global membership looks like this. North America, 224 million. Europe, 242 million. The Pacific, Asia area, 202 million. Latin America, 146 million. Middle East and Africa, 54 million. Interesting statistics that are going to make LinkedIn your favorite place. People between the age of 25 to 34 account for 59% of LinkedIn's user base. The audience is getting younger, and LinkedIn is providing features that are very popular with young people. You got 58.4 million companies are registered. There's going to be over, I think, 2,800 companies that have closed or gone out of business this year. You could look them up on LinkedIn, and then you could look for the people that work for those companies. All summer long, my students were having a party with the people at Bed Bath & Beyond. They closed all of their stores. July 31st was the last day. 129 million schools are registered. So if you want to prospect by college students, you can do that. 39,000 different skills are listed. This has become a whole new way to search. So instead of looking for teachers, instead of looking for personal trainers or fitness instructors, you could search the entire world for people that are trainers. There are people in different industries that are trainers, that are teachers, team builders. 140 million people have the open to work frame around their profile photo right now. So you can now search for people by their profession, their skill sets, by their location, by their activity, and by their desire or urgency to find new ways to generate income. So in September, Pat, Matt, when we started working together, the only way you could really tell if someone was active was to check their posting activity. Not anymore. Now, LinkedIn lets you see their comments, their reactions. So you're looking for people that are active. LinkedIn makes it easier to find the best people that would be successful in your business, connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll them. More people than ever before are looking for ways to make extra full-time income and work from home. And you got the opportunity to provide the solution for them. And now, this is an amazing time of the year. Because what happens in November is that, in November we have Thanksgiving. I think it's in 3 weeks. And this is the time of year where people stop, smell the roses, and we're all thankful for everything that we have in our lives, whatever that is. It may not be a lot, but we're thankful for whatever we have. If we're enjoying a level of abundance that we've never experienced before, we still give thanks. And then we start thinking about what can we do to make it better? What can we do to improve? What can I do so that 2024 will be a better year than 2023? LinkedIn is the best social network to build your business on because they provide you with the easiest direct access to the most professional people. LinkedIn is 100 times better for building your business. It's hot, which is the reason all of these people are rushing to join. And I'll just pop over here, go to my network. So I got 27 people. that want to connect with me. And so there are people that want to sell me things. People that want me to subscribe to something they put out as opposed to making the connection. All kinds of people. And then you got people that have bogus profiles, like this one. Senior Vice President, Corporate Development. And it's no time at all you'll be able to recognize the people that have bogus profiles. So your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. Understanding the dynamic use of LinkedIn and how people communicate with other users. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders. Tonight, I'm going to share one with you. Efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. Now, GPT, which stands for Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Boy, is that a mouthful. Is a large language model-based chatbot. It was launched in November last year. And it enables its users to refine and steer a conversation toward a desired length and goal. Over the years, I've actually written scripts for chatbots. You know, when you call up a bank, or you call a store, or you're looking for some kind of customer service, and you get a recording that takes you through a series of prompts. Do you want A, B, C, or D? Well, I've written thousands of those. Now, the last 3 months, as LinkedIn and Facebook have been making significant changes, I've been secretly working on incorporating ChatGPT into my 4-step formula. Was planning on releasing it in January. But considering the success that a number of my students are having with it now, I can't sit on this because I know what's going to do for your business in the next 2 months. So 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can now be done on your mobile phone with a Facebook and a LinkedIn phone app. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. So the content of your message is critical. Response rates increase dramatically when you use my scripts and my secret sauce. Secret sauce, moving images, GIFs. Response rates are doubling and tripling when you add my chatbot secret sauce. Texting is just like talking. LinkedIn, Facebook, it doesn't matter. And what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to modify some of the proven scripts that we're going to provide you with. Modify them and make them unique for you. Some of you have ever experienced where you're contacting a great prospect and the person comes back and says, you know, you're the 4th person that asked me this. And we have an answer to that. That's great. And it's very effective. But when you start using ChatGPT, it'll hardly ever come up. In fact, texting is easier and sometimes better than talking. Most people don't answer their phone today, but everyone looks at their texts. A text isn't intrusive as an unexpected phone call. Texting is universally accepted. Almost everyone does it. Most new network marketers are reluctant to call people, but will eagerly text someone when provided with proper strategies and scripts. And texting doesn't require any special skills, and there's no learning curve. So using ChatGPT will dramatically increase the effectiveness of your text messages. Adding animated content to your text message has been producing immediate results, and it's a way to impress your connections and showcase your social media expertise. A GIF, a moving image, draws extra attention to your message, so people are much more likely to answer it much faster. The happy birthday script, for years, has been the #1 strategy. Facebook will tell you who's having a birthday 5 days out. LinkedIn, last year, started to let people publish their birthdays. GIFs are my secret conversational sauce. They're moving images. So whether it's an unofficial holiday like National Oreo Day, or Easter, or Father's Day, or National Selfie Day, or National Ice Cream Cake Day, national holidays like the 4th of July, or Pina Colada Day. Last week we had Halloween. This month we have Thanksgiving, followed in December by Christmas, all the way up to New Year's, Hanukkah, all the way up to New Year's Eve. ChatGPT adds even more power and spice to your messages. The frequent use of animated content in your message will make you stand out from the crowd of other people that your prospects are talking to, makes them smile, makes them respond to you faster. Now, the top earners in your business will tell you that if you want to be successful, you must talk to a minimum of 5 people every day about your business. You can do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in less than an hour by texting your best prospects and engaging them in a conversation. These conversations can lead to sales when you follow my proven scripts. ChatGPT takes it up 5 notches. You want to be wildly successful, talk to 10 people every day. You can do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in an hour by texting your best prospects, engaging them in conversation. And if you aspire to be a top earner in your business in the next 90 days, in other words, let's figure December, January, and February, you want to talk to 20 people every day. You can do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in 2 or 3 hours a day by texting your best prospects. These conversations can lead to sales when you follow both my proven scripts and our proven 90-day top earner game plan, so that everything duplicates. Now, in our first bootcamp session last Thursday, I grabbed the text and I ran it through ChatGPT. This is what I came up with. In our first bootcamp session, we're going to be talking about your LinkedIn and Facebook profiles, because a well-crafted profile is worth 1,000 sales messages. Creating a polished profile is not rocket science. Now, what I did was I took the balance of that page presentation and I went into ChatGPT and I said, okay, I want to change the content of my message and make it sound like Jerry Seinfeld, the comedian, was given the presentation. Jerry Seinfeld was teaching boot camp. And this is what it came up with. Your profile is like that tailored suit. It's got to pop. It's got to dazzle. Imagine your profile as a Broadway marquee. Lights, glitz, the works. It's not a resume. It's your golden ticket. A Willy Wonka pass to the chocolate factory of leads and opportunities. It's like setting up a lemonade stand in the Sahara Desert. People are thirsty, and you've got the goods. Now, hey, LinkedIn's, and what we did was I took the initial message that you send to people. And I said, all right, what would the comedian George Carlin say? Hey, LinkedIn's been bugging me to connect with you because of your gig. Check you out. You're not crazy. Let's link up. Dave Chappelle. Yo, LinkedIn keeps telling me we got to connect because of our gigs. Peeped your profile and damn, they're on point. Let's link up. And then we took it to a more professional audience. Jim Rohn. LinkedIn proposes we share a connection inspired by our work. I've seen your profile and I concur, anticipating our future exchanges. Best, Jim Rohn. How about Tony Robbins? LinkedIn says we should network, aligning with our pursuits. Your profile resonates with me, excited to connect and grow together. Brian Tracy. LinkedIn's hinting we align professionally, and seeing your work, it's clear why. Let's connect and add value to each other's networks. So we're going to be able to take some of those early introductory scripts and personalize them to you. So we're going to give you a list of motivated authors, educators, and speakers. Any one of these, Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Robert Kiyosaki. And the material that they're going to deliver for you is just like they said it. And if you don't have the words, you can, it's all about training ChatGPT to, you got to do it correctly to get what you're looking for. And then we have comedians. I was doing a session this morning and I used Phyllis Diller as an example. And of course, nobody had heard of Phyllis Diller. Let me come back over here. Okay, so here's what I did. I went in and I said, please write a 500-word story about the best reasons to work with a network marketing company and use Phyllis Diller's sense of humor. This is what I came up with. And I had no idea that Phyllis Diller had been in a network marketing company. Once upon a mod hustle, Phyllis Diller's laugh echoed through the halls of Thrive and Jive, a network marketing company that sold everything from aloe vera and hair gel to Zeppelin-sized vitamin Z's. She'd just been hired as a motivational speaker, and Phyllis, with her wild hair and wardrobe, looked like a kaleidoscope fever dream, was about to infuse the world of network marketing. So she wasn't a distributor, she was hired by the company to promote it. Darlings, she said, standing before a crowd of eager entrepreneurs. The best reason to work with a network marketing company is simply this. It's the only career where you can make money while wearing pajamas, except maybe if you're a mattress tester. Okay, and so there's all kinds of gems in here. I used to be shy, can you believe it? And the parties, best reason to get involved. Where else can you throw a party where everyone comes for the free food and leaves as a business partner? It's like turning your mother-in-law's Sunday dinners into a profitable scheme. Not to mention the travel incentives. I told them I wanted to see the world. Next thing you know, they've got me boarding a plane to Omaha. Well, it's a start. So the bottom line is, so some of the stuff that she comes up with, you can use, and some of it you can't. Phyllis would argue that network marketing is a test of endurance, like marriage, but with better rewards and less snoring. You work on commission, so your income is directly tied to how many smiles you fake while discussing the virtues of a blender that can also send emails. You get the point. And you can literally, in bootcamp, we're going to show you how to do it. The one thing Now, yet beneath the laughter and the one-liners, there was a slice of truth of Phyllis's comedy. Network marketing was about the community, about finding your tribe and selling them things they didn't know they needed. It was about personal growth, stretching out your comfort zone and learning that the ceiling of success was only as high as you set it. Unless you were selling extendable ladders, then the sky was literally the limit. The only thing that you have to be careful of, because there are going to be more and more of these chat GPT things out there, quality of the information they get, the accuracy of the information. And a social network will shut you down if you're communicating with everybody through the chatbot. What I'm going to teach you to do is to use the tools of the chatbot and then apply them on an individual basis to your activity inside the social network. So you basically have the best of both worlds. So you can take the message. LinkedIn has suggested several times that we can connect, modify. Same thing with the icebreaker. And you could give it the flavor of any particular person. LinkedIn has suggested, because of what you do, that we should be connected. Okay, so these are the Brian Tracy ones. All right, now, I always do this. Let me fast forward because I want to show you. Posting is going to play a very important role in what you do. And for the most of the month, we've been posting this one, Bruce Lee. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. So your one kick step to mastering every social network is my 4-step formula. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them. And in the course of communicating with them, qualify them, and you'll close the people that need what you have. It's so simple, anybody can master it. Now I've got examples here. I'm gonna blow through these because there's something I wanted to show you. After one coaching session, Chuck brought in 13 customers. Carol enrolled 8 people the last 6 days of the month. 10 presentations, 8 sales. Now, the past does not equal the future. You can make this year your best year and start 2024 off with growth and momentum. Now, LinkedIn has made many changes that make it easier than ever before to connect with perfect prospects. In some cases, you just need to turn them on. Now, LinkedIn has also rolled out some major restrictions on free accounts with all of the people that were breaking the rules. So anybody that's using a free account can only send out 10 connection requests a month with a connection request message of 200 characters. That's it. They shut you down after 10. They want you to pay. They want you to become a paying member. LinkedIn Celebrations feature is going to make it easier to follow up with your prospects. Celebrations, job changes, birthdays, work anniversaries. You reconnect with and follow up your best prospects. You connect with the best new prospects. You save time. You increase your closing rates, reduce rejection, and build a bigger team. So let me run over and show you what we're talking about here. Come over to LinkedIn. Go to celebrations. And we're going to show you in bootcamp. Actually, we brought it up yesterday. And Mary writes, what I like about ChatGPT, the results are different every time. That's right, yeah. Okay, so Matt, Celebrations is still there. It's still there. You just have to go up to the search bar and just type in, just change, linkedin.com/celebrations. While you're logged into LinkedIn, and it'll pop up. So there are things that you can do that will post something in job changes, birthdays, and work anniversaries. So we're giving all of you, the more people you're connected to, this will blast out messages announcing things that you've done that can start conversations. Let's go over here to birthdays. But you can't believe how many people you're talking to. Now, we used to have to look up and see how long we've been connected, but they went and did us a favor. So now you could wish people, these people are all having a birthday today, and LinkedIn is telling you, I've been connected to Justin for 13 years. It's his birthday today. So in 13 years, this is all we've talked about. So there are all kinds of opportunities. It's 11 years. We've never talked. She was a bronze associate in Talk Fusion. Well, Talk Fusion's not around anymore. This is going to make it easier for you to start conversations, to talk to more people. It's outrageously successful. Okay? So I am going to put in the chat window first and foremost, for those of you that are not registered yet for boot camp, you have three options. Option number one is register for the November boot camp. Let me put the information back up on the screen. So maxsteinhardt.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code best deal. You can participate in the November boot camp that just started for $79. Now, as part of boot camp, you're also going to have our next boot camp session is tomorrow. You're also going to have, well, first we got Connect. Thursday, we have Communicate. Next Tuesday, it's Close the Sale. All working with ChatGPT. You also have access to the recorded sessions of the October boot camp, which had an extra session. Now, for those of you that are students, you know how much information is in boot camp. So we have a twofer, maxsteinhardt.com/twofer. Use the promo code REPEAT. And you're getting 3 boot camps. You're getting the November boot camp, the December boot camp, and the recorded sessions of the October boot camp. The best deal is our 90-day challenge. Get November, December, January boot camps. You get our advanced scripts book. You get the October recordings, and then you'll also be eligible to participate in our coaching mastermind sessions on Saturdays from 1 to 230. It's an $1,800 value. You get to jump in. Now, our last day of boot camp is on Tuesday. That Friday, we have our top earner fall retreat. Go to maxliger.com/retreat. Now, for those of you that have been in a retreat before, just like boot camps are different, every retreat is different. We're going to be talking about a number of network marketing companies that have crashed. We're going to talk about some major changes in the business. You'll have access to our 90-day game plan and our How Network Marketers Catch Whales. Now we're in the process of updating our scripts books. ChatGPT is making it easy for us to do it. Now use the promo code special deal. It'll drop the price to $197 or 2 payments. Go to maxliger.com/retreat. And use the promo code special deal, and it'll drop the price either from $12.97, either $197 or $104. All 3 days sessions are going to be recorded. You'll be able to watch it at your convenience. We're going to be covering new material that I've never talked about before. We're going to show you things that will set you up to be busy over Christmas. Let me come back. I wanted to show you what Recruiter looks like. With Recruiter, you can see who joined LinkedIn in the last 24 hours, last week, the last 2 weeks. Recently joined in the last 24 hours, 540,000. All right. So we're going to break all of these down. You can, whatever category you're searching for, you can break it down by how long they just started. And I mean, I got to tell you something, this is huge. We have scripts specifically to talk to people. Managers, 99 million on LinkedIn. 763,000 joined LinkedIn in the last 3 months. Looking for an opportunity, 43,000, 2,500 joined in the last 90 days. So these are all different searches you're going to be able to do. Let me.
Right. Yeah, so
Now, using GIFs, moving images, is going to help you move the process along faster. So you have this month, official holidays, unofficial holidays, company events. There's over 30 holidays. This Saturday in the United States is Veterans Day. Thanksgiving is the 23rd. In December, 30 holidays. So right now, there's 49 days to Christmas and 55 days to New Year's Eve. Every day we're going to count down. But there's nothing to stop you all. The retreats happen, we do a retreat every quarter. I used to do them once a year. And and they're all different. In every retreat, we talk about every month, 200 network marketing companies close. Every month, 300 new ones are launched. So we go over industry news, and this is advanced training. In January, same thing. So you're going to enroll more reps with these proven actions and innovative texting sequence and scripts. The photo change, a birthday wish, a holiday wish, an unofficial holiday wish, posting motivational images. The way people react on Facebook or LinkedIn, start conversations. So you send a text message to the suitable prospects that respond to any of your actions. Follow my scripts to enroll them in your business. And that's all there is to it. Now, if there's anyone that's interested in my coaching program, I have one spot left. So type coaching, put coaching in the chat window along with your phone number, and one of my staff members will reach out to you. We now have 2 coaching packages. One is 7 hours, one is 10. Our goal is to help someone experience significant rank advancement by New Year's Eve. At the end of the day, my friends, it all comes down to one thing: talking to people. How many people are we talking to every day? And as you're talking to people and they answer questions, you're going to learn who to stop talking to and who to continue to talk to. It's that simple. So we will see you, for those of you that are in boot camp tomorrow night. All boot camp sessions are recorded. The entire retreat is recorded, so you can come back anytime. Watch the recordings at your convenience. I didn't have to add ChatGPT to boot camp, and you all would have been just as happy. Every week I talk to someone who comes to me and says, Max, I should have done this sooner. So if you don't jump into boot camp, whether it's just a single boot camp or the multiple boot camps, I promise you, I promise you that if you don't register for this boot camp, when you finally decide to register for boot camp, you're all going to come back. You're going to tell me the same thing. I should have done it in November. Should have done it in November. The growth that you all will experience between now, Christmas, and New Year's Eve. This is my favorite time of the year to build a business. So you can write to support@maxsteingart.com. Put in the headline coaching. One of my staff members will reach out to you. Until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless.